Yep, there's the room, and it's empty and waiting for us as promised. Navia is such a good person. Now that the serial disappearances case has been solved, no one's going to come. Why don't we stay and rest up here for a while? Even machines of Fontaine need to stop and recharge now and then. Oh, come on, this place isn't that bad. Besides, remember that detective story Paimon read before? Well, the author is about to release a new book, so Paimon wanted to buy it as soon as it came out and have a quiet place. Then it's agreed. Come on, let's get some sleep. We'll need to be up first thing in the morning to get in line and buy a copy. Paimon didn't expect that style at all. Even though it's a detective novel, it's a... no! Paimon just spends a bit more time sleeping than you, that's all.
Excuse me, but do you know if the Traveler and Paimon are lodged?
Huh? Who are you? Paimon does...
A blonde traveler and a chatty little fairy. Whew, looks...
Hey, what do you mean by chatty? Paimon's always careful...
It's an honor to meet you both. I was sent from the Palais Mermonia. Monsieur Nourillet wishes to see you. It seems he has something important to discuss in person.
Nourillet? He wants to see us again already? Huh. We talked so much the last time we met. Has something happened since then?
I am not privy to the details. It would be best if you came to the Palais...
if you say...
Now that I've delivered the message...
Thanks! We haven't left the room for a few days, so we'll head over... The night is cold. Stars, shine for me. Not now. Eat this! Out of the frying pan!
Witness the power of Gugwa! Time to act. Time to go!
Don't be scared. The night is cold. Hey, ya! Boba, get the...
Let me weave you a verse. Know my sword!
Be sanctified.
Stand clear.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Swirl, Mark 2, absorption.
The tides beckon.
Did you want to see us about something? Huh? Why were you just standing?
Yes, I did send someone to fetch you. But as for...
Given that we've already made the trip here, you should just tell us. Bet you need us to help you with something, right?
I do indeed have something I'd like to ask you to do. However, you should wait until after I tell you the details, then decide. The situation is... It has come to my attention that the Snezhnayan Harbinger known as the Knave wants a diplomatic meeting with you, correct? I heard that she was originally from Fontaine, but for her to suddenly arrive here and abruptly request such a meeting like this, I sincerely advise you to refuse her invitation outright. I'm sure you're aware that her purpose is most likely related to Child's recent predicament. We convicted one of the Snezhnayan Harbingers in a court of law, but we have yet to provide any form of detailed report on the matter. This does indeed provide an opportunity. I believe we should adopt an evasive stance until we can provide a proper explanation.
No, we shouldn't. I think we should agree to the meeting.
Oh?
Well, you see, we are the ones that owe an explanation. If we keep putting off the meeting, it could easily result in the problem escalating, right? It's like a fight between two friends. If they don't agree to see each other and talk in person, isn't it possible that the friendship could end in...
Though diplomatic relations between Fontaine and Snezhnaya could be considered as friendly, it is only superficially so. You wouldn't go so far as to say that our nation...
It was just an analogy. An analogy, okay?
Moreover, even if we were to talk in person, if we don't have sufficient information
I don't think we should overthink those possibilities yet. Besides, you'll be at the meeting. If any problems do pop up, you'll have no problem navigating them.
I must clarify that interacting and communicating with people outside of court is not my cup of tea. It seems you think too much of me. But more importantly, when did I agree to join the meeting with you?
You mean you won't come? No, that won't do. I can't go to the meeting alone. You have to accompany me. I must take you with me.
Lady Farina, could there be something else regarding this matter that is being kept from me?
No, not at all. Look, I am the Hydro-Archon of Fontaine, Focalor, the god of justice who is loved and adored by many. So I only hope that justice will be served in this matter.
Though it could officially be considered a diplomatic conference, I prefer to see our meeting today as an ordinary tea party. I assume you see it the same way, Miss Farina? Lady Farina?
Yes, that's right. Just like you to make this tea party even more.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Monsieur Neuvillette. I was born in Fontaine, so naturally, there's no need to introduce the nation's revered Eudex to me.
Hello. The pleasure is also mine.
First, I would like to thank the two of you. I'm often away on business outside of Fontaine, and I'm told that the children of the House of the Hearth have been well taken care of by you. Oh, I'm not referring to when my children, Linny and Lynette, were falsely accused by you. Please don't misunderstand. The children of the House of the Hearth are often misunderstood. Perhaps all I meant to say is that Fontaine has been stable in recent years. The people are well off, and that is something truly worth cherishing, and no one wishes to disrupt such peace.
Now then, you have come regarding the matter of child, correct?
Well, yes. It appears the ever-busy Eudex Neuvillette doesn't wish to waste time with diplomatic pleasantries. Yes, as you surmised, understanding child's situation is indeed one of the goals of this trip. As we are both diplomats from Snezhnaya as well as Fatui Harbingers, Child and I have always been colleagues. Were anything to happen in Fontaine, each of us would serve as the other's attorney to resolve the issue. So now, in my capacity as his attorney, I request that Child be turned over to Snezhnaya. We have a responsibility to cooperate.
The rules governing attorneys only apply before a trial has concluded. Since a verdict has already been rendered, we see the case as
an outright refusal. Very well. I respect all the rules of Fontaine's courts, just as I respect you as Chief Justice. Okay, why don't we back up a step? You don't need to transfer Child to us. I only request to enter the fortress of Meripede to see Child and confirm his condition. It's not like you couldn't even manage to fulfill a simple request like that. Right, Miss Farina?
About that.
The fortress of Meripede has always been completely autonomous. Even we have no authority to interfere there, and diplomatic is. However, if you absolutely must confirm.
The knave showed up already? Well, Linny did say that Father will be returning. We didn't even know that Linny was from the House of the Hearth at the time, so we kinda overlooked that information.
Yes, thank you for your kind advice. I also noticed that Lady Farina acts a little odd and unnatural whenever.
Could the knave be threatening Lady Farina or something?
If that were the case, then why wouldn't Lady Farina inform me? And what means?
So maybe that's not very likely. Even though Farina can act a little...
In reality, this problem is even more thorny than it appears. According to reports from the fortress of Meripede, Child recently disappeared under mysterious circumstances. The details are still unclear. We cannot rule out an escape, but there have special guards oversee the fortress, and its internal systems are extensive. Combined with the special characteristics of the surrounding terrain, an escape should not be possible. I was only willing to share this information with you because you are friends of Child, and it is my duty to see justice done.
So this is what you wanted to see us about before?
Yes. I would like you to go to the fortress of Meripede and investigate Child's disappearance. This was my proposal during our meeting with the knave. Rather than allowing her to intervene, the knave did not seem satisfied by my proposal, but she still agreed to go along with it for the time being.
So that means we bought ourselves some time!
Firstly, you're already acquainted with Child, Your eyes may discern relevant details there that others would miss. And secondly, is the consideration of the unique
Isn't it just fun to...
I would not define it so crudely. The Fortress of Meripede is not affiliated with the court system of Fontaine on paper. It has always existed. Early in Fontaine's history, criminals were punished with exile, not imprisonment. Even today, sentences against convicted criminals still include exile. The Fortress of Meripede may seem like a prison, but it should in fact be regarded as a gathering place for exile. All we do is dispatch guards to keep watch and help maintain security. But although I do have a personal relationship with the administrator there, neither myself nor the courts have the right to be directly involved with the investigation, no matter—
Oh, Paimon gets it now. That's why you need us to—
Correct. I will arrange false charges against you so that you may secretly investigate inside— So, are you two willing to accept my proposal?
Yeah, no matter how you look at it, it seems we're the best choice.
You two have my sincere thanks. This matter is of critical importance. We will rendezvous at the Fortress of Meripede's entrance on—
Prepared ourselves.
Perhaps you could enjoy a—
Oh, right! Even though we'll be there— on second thought, is it too late to back out?
Please do not worry. Since you are sacrificing both your time and quality of life for this, you will be compensated according to the highest standards permitted.
Now that's more like it! Come on, traveler, let's go eat the best meal we can find! We'll eat so much that we won't need to eat another meal for a whole month! You're a treat!
Are you leaving now? In that case, please take this cake as a token of my personal gratitude.
Was pretty good. But as soon as Paimon remembered that— Now that Paimon thinks about it, we've always been— But here we are, about— Let's just try our best to—
Oh, what is that I hear? Is it the taste of a breaking story?
Hey! You can't hear a taste! And what are you doing here, Charlotte?
Oh, don't remind me. I invited an eyewitness to a case to eat here, and I was planning to get some great material. Calm down, calm down. This is nothing new. As a journalist, you should be used to this by now.
You know we can—
Never mind. It's nothing. I just heard you mention the Fortress of Meripede. You didn't commit a crime, did you?
No way! We would never! We're just going there to— Oh no, Paimon almost forgot that Neuvillette told us to keep it a secret!
Huh? You're— Oh. But now that I think about it, I suppose that's not completely unreasonable.
You mean Paimon really did something that serious? Sorry.
In that case, it's nothing particularly newsworthy after all. Oh, right. There's still a chance.
Since you're going...
About that.
Oh, it's nothing difficult. All you have to do is think of a way to get some time. He was awarded the honorary title of Duke in Fontaine. Sounds really cool, huh? Only those... On top of that, the Fortress of Meripede has never been under the jurisdiction... Oh, if I could write an exclusive art...
You make it sound easy.
Of course! I wouldn't ask you to do it for...
Alright, you got a deal.
Then it's settled. The food should be here any second, right? Huh? Wait, just how much did you order?
Oh, Paimon's so full. Well... Wait. Paimon just said something really ominous, didn't she?
No two cases.
Alright, Nervalek, we're ready.
You have come, just as promised. Yes, this is the one and only entrance to the Fortress of Meripede from Irenaeus. Careful.
Whoa! So you have to go down from here? Is the prison underwater?
Utilizing both the barrier of the water as well as the fear humans have of the depths, the Fortress of Meripede is naturally but do not worry. It is not nearly as frightening inside as you may think. You will...
Paimon hopes you're right. Don't know about you, but just thinking about...
Oh, and there's one more thing. I mentioned that I have had personal dealings with the administrator of the fortress, Wriothesley. He's a very shrewd...
Yeah, we heard about him too.
Correct. He is the highest-ranking manager of the underwater prison. Even though you are going there to investigate, the Duke rarely ever leaves the Fortress of Meripede. But that does not mean he is not privy to all that is happening inside and outside the fortress. He is quiet, but not unaware, so please bear that in mind. All right, that's about all the time that we have.
Don't worry, we won't let...
Good.
I'm here, Monsieur Nervalek. These two are the newest convicts, I presume? Don't worry.
Like we would try.
Please follow me, you two. I'll process your...
Are we already underwater now? Huh. So this is what it feels like to be a criminal in Fontaine.
You two seem to be
Behold!
Monsieur Nervalet. Well, have you tried service with a smile? Who knows, it might
Yeah, right. As if. Every criminal comes through here looking miserable. And even if I did smile at them, the convicts would probably just think that I'm some freak.
Oh, she's got a point.
Well, I've finished transferring you. You two will register here, and Marette will guide you through the remaining procedures.
Yep. I'll take it from here. Okay, let me see.
That would be us!
Let me confirm your charges and sentence. Eating a cake specially prepared for the Archon by a Snezhnayan envoy without the Archon's permission, thereby incapacitating the political center of Fontaine for a brief period. Sentence: 45 days?
Huh? Wait!
Just looking at the charges, it seems you two are capable of causing some And considering how fond Lady Furina is of sweets, this crime is tantamount to trying to assassinate the Hydro Archon herself. Now I've seen everything. Anyway, please stand in front of the board over there. I'll take...
Oh, all right!
And we're done. Thank you for your cooperation. Next, someone will be...
Huh? Rebirth?
You two are the new inmates, right? Follow me.
Oh, okay!
Save it. Not like I'll remember your names. Move it.
So, are you one of the guards here? Is there anything we should be careful of while we're here? Did Paimon already ask something she wasn't supposed...
Why should I tell you anything? What's in it for me? This is exactly why I can't stand you fish. I wouldn't even be doing this if it weren't for the credit coupons.
Credit coupon?
Alright, seeing as you're not the annoying kind that's getting dragged in here crying and blubbering, I guess Mora means nothing here. Here, coupons can get you almost anything in the Fortress of Meripede. Desires? Fulfilled.
So, credit coupons are a current...
It's not as simple as that. Like Moret said, no matter how much money or power you had before, it means nothing once you set foot inside. Everyone starts from the same place. I guess that's the real purpose of the coupons. And this is also exactly why so many criminals choose not to return to the outside world.
Oh, so that's what the Fortress of Meripede is like.
It certainly ain't all sunshine and roses here, but it's also not the worst place to be. You'd better take a good look at the scenery now. After being away from the sunlight for so long, Even the terrifying depths of the sea start to feel like, oh, I'm actually an inmate like you two. Welcoming newcomers is a job I've picked up to earn some extra coupons.
Why aren't you answering us again?
I've told you enough for free. Any more
So all you care about is Mora!
Almost there. It's down through here.
Too slow.
So, we're going even deeper now? Just how deep down are we?
It's like a metaphor for your previous life, isn't it?
Our lives weren't that bad.
Quit following me.
So this is the actual entrance to the... Huh. It looks like there are other new arrivals, too. Oh, they sure don't look happy. Maybe we look too relaxed for... Oh, right. We're on someone... If we're discovered, even Neuvillette might not be able to rescue us. Hey! Don't scare Paimon!
Look, I don't really know you, and I have no idea what kind of crime you committed, but...
Someone important?
Now's not the time to worry about that. Anyway, it's over there, so... You just go on over...
What was that all about? Wait a second. Are there usually so many garter mechs around here? They're already onto us?
Prisoners numbers 7459 and 7560. Welcome. Oh, no need to be anxious. These Gardamex aren't here to attack you. In fact, they're here as your honor guard. When I heard that you were friends of Monsieur Neuvillette, I had the Gardamex come and wait in formation.
Wait, you know about...
The seafloor isn't as cut off from the world as you might imagine. However, I'm afraid that, and as you can see, committing a crime means being sentenced here, even if you're friends with the Chief Justice. Quite fair.
The Duke! Greetings, Your Grace!
Oh, greetings, my good fellow. Well, I'm willing to imagine that the weather is as good outside the sea as you say it is. How great it would have been if only the fortress of Marapede had been built on the coast, huh? It would have been so...
My profuse apologies.
So this is the Duke.
The Traveler and Paimon, correct? Mr. Deacon here was responsible for your welcome. Outstanding. Well, Deacon, I recall we discussed fate during our last work meeting, I believe that fate, when you return to your bunk, you'll find the guards have issued some
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Your Grace. Oh, and you too. I can't believe you gave me...
Well, I believe that concludes the introductions. We've already taken enough time here. Deacon, if you...
Yes, Your Grace.
I'll take my leave.
Please, follow me. To make you feel more welcome, I'll show you around the various facilities of the...
He's going to personally give us a cure? Huh. Paimon can't figure out what this guy's thinking at all. No wonder Charlotte's so interested in him. He's one of those mysterious types. Alright, let's keep up with him.
Squall Fury!
There's no need to be so reserved. The label of criminal is nothing but one of many identities. And being criminally inclined here at the fortress is just one of many ways to survive.
Is it really okay for the warden to think like that? We're real criminals, you know.
Well, then maybe you'll be able to carve out a name and a place for yourselves in this underwater world, But before you go in swinging, please remember that in the Fortress of Meripede, Now, we've arrived at a very important place. The Coupon Cafeteria.
Welfare meal? You mean, it does...
That's right. Criminals are essential to Fortress operations, so we must guarantee that they at least...
But that's not how it was. Back in the day, it'd cost your reward coupon for fish like you who just arrived with nothing. You'd have to go to work hungry until you earned enough coupons to eat. It was only after His Grace became the administrator that we got the free meal rule. Now everyone gets a square meal every day, even no-good slackers who've never picked up a wrench in their whole lives.
In the Fortress of Meripede, credit coupons are the only currency, and everything must be purchased. In some sense, you could say using the coupons is a form of trade. But trade is always conducted by people. So if we want trade here to prosper, we need everyone to work hard. If nobody could even afford a meal, then the whole fortress would be up in arms. And that would only make things more difficult for me. So, rather than saying that we're giving everyone a free meal here, you should say that everyone's hard work has improved the living conditions in the Fortress of Meripede.
Your Grace's reasoning is correct, but what I said is also true. Whatever the case, hard work is rewarded here. You'd be hard...
Right! Paimon sees your point. Oh, wait, no. We shouldn't drop our guard so quickly. But it seems the inmates really respect the Duke because of his attitude, right?
Let's continue this way.
Search for it!
This place is known as the Pancration Ring. Sometimes we have criminals who have more energy than they know what to do with. So, instead of leaving them to their own devices, we've provided them with this...
Pancration matches? And you can...
But I must warn you that your sentence will be extended if you fail to restrain yourself and end up seriously injuring or killing your opponent.
So, did you say...
No, actually. I just granted approval for the organizer to use this area to build the ring, and I collect a portion of the proceeds in return. Of course, the fees are also quite useful.
Oh. Do you mind?
Sure. Ensuring personal safety, maintaining the arena, and resolving any conflicts that arise. Why? Are you interested in how to manage a pancration ring?
Oh, no. Paimon was just wondering if...
A reasonable guess. I see you have a talent for entrepreneurship.
Oh, you hear that? Paimon has a talent.
That is something you can discuss between yourselves later. Let's move on for now.
come up with some fun activity. The wind rises. Squall and fury. The wind rises.
Your Grace. Good morning. I mean...
What time indeed? Time waits for no one, so it's best to keep an eye on it.
My apologies, Your Grace.
Jeez. That guy's so nervous he almost forgot to...
These are the dormitories, which is where inmates sleep. The guards will inform you where you... In the Fortress of Maripede, criminals usually...
The production zone? What does it produce? Is that where we'll be working?
Not necessarily. Though working in the production zone is the most reliable way to earn credit coupons. If you have other skills, you can skip your shifts.
Wow. Wait, you're the manager?
The fact that the Fortress of Maripede has continued operating completely autonomously is proof enough that most people are... As for what we produce, many of the clockwork machines seen all over Fontaine originate from our workshop. Therefore, the Fortress of Maripede is not only a place where criminals serve their... There's no need for me to get into specifics about the production process now. You'll experience it all firsthand when you report. Let's move on. The tour continues over this way.
You really scared me there. I didn't expect...
The only thing you should be seeing is the work in front of you. Stay focused. Oh? Is something the matter?
It's nothing.
Behold!
Your Grace? What are you doing in the infirmary at a time like this? Oh no, you didn't injure yourself, did you?
Not yet, unfortunately for you. But thank you for your concern, Siegeween.
Oh, then you must be here for those two.
Allow me to introduce you. This is the infirmary, and...
Hello, new faces. They call me the head nurse, but I actually handle all the nurse-related work all by myself down here.
Since you seem to have some rare downtime with no patients...
Oh, then these two must be some important convicts. Sure, I'll join the welcome party.
Thank you. Your presence will be the pièce...
Oh, so the tour part is open?
I believe I've already covered the primary aspects of life here in the fortress. As for your... I seldom conduct tours.
Well?
Then let's head back to the coupon cafeteria. Maybe a meal will help you think up some questions.
You should at least try to be excited. Our free meals are actually pretty good here.
Squall and fury.
What do you think of the food? Does it meet your expectations? Wow, it looks delicious! Never made it sound like living conditions in the fort. Oh, isn't that the meal box that only super lucky people manage to draw?
It actually has nothing to do with luck in this case. I had a word with Walsey, so you didn't have to draw.
Oh, you mean the meals are random? Yes, what you get to eat depends completely on your luck. You could say that it's distasteful. Paimon knew it! If criminals got to eat tasty food like this every meal, the crime rate of... Excuse me, did I hear you mention Nervulet just now? I've been wondering how he's doing. Is he busy with... He seems healthy no matter how you look at him, but he works so...
Sounds like he hasn't changed a bit. Looks like you can stop worrying so much, Sigewinne.
Oh, that's good. But I still feel like it's been too long since I've heard any news about him.
No news is good news. Maybe next time I've got something to discuss with him, I can invite you to accompany us.
But isn't the Fortress of Meropide...
Well, we provide all kinds of mechanical products for official use, and some essential goods have to be obtained from the... Monsieur Nervulet's character is unimpeachable. No matter the question, you can discuss it openly and freely with him. Talking with him in light of that, I am quite willing to go out of my way to show respect, and in fact, right now, I'm treating you two as guests invited by Monsieur Nervulet. After this, you two will just be inmates here. You're very welcome. Well, your new life awaits.
The wind rises. Squall Fury.
The Traveler and Paimon, right? Listen up. As new inmates, the only thing you need to worry about is what to do and when to do it. Don't make any extra trouble for yourself. Your bunks are right over there. Follow me.
So this is where we'll be sleeping from now on. Oh, Paimon can't believe this! By the way, Traveler, even though the Duke didn't say it too directly, judging from what he said at the... We are criminals, and Paimon... Is it possible that he knows we're here on a mission? Or, yeah, Paimon thinks so too. He probably knew why we came... Maybe something like... Hey, I have my eyes on you, so don't try anything funny. Yeah, you're right. It's not like we can go back to Nervulet. And besides, the Duke said that he was willing to go, so we at least need to try. But Paimon has... You mean... Yeah, that's what Paimon was thinking too. Fortunately, based on his attitude, it looks like the Duke... We worked so hard to help clear Linny and Lynette's names, and yet we turned... Oh, right! Linny and Lynette are from the House of the Hearth. They work for the Knave, so they could be here to investigate too! Huh? Oh, it's a... It looks like a magician's prop. It was nice to bump into you again. Let's... What in the world? It's written like he's greeting a buddy on the street. Paimon thought he'd write something important. If you say so, we can ask... Hey, you're finally awake! Well, it's Paimon's first day as a prisoner. Last night, Paimon dreamed about getting interrogated by the guard. Hey, come on! It's just...
Hey, lazy bones! What are you still doing here? If you don't want to starve, then get yourselves over to the production zone.
Sorry!
Behold! Squall and Fury! Moon rises. Relax. Too slow. Squall and Fury.
Ah, you must be the catch of the day. Looks like you've got some luck getting assigned.
Yep, we just arrived yesterday and...
Don't interrupt me when I'm speaking!
Yes, sir.
Listen carefully to my instructions. I don't want any mishaps. Every machine working around these machines. Anyway,
Got it!
Your job is to use the machine over there to process. Watch carefully, and make sure you step on the pedal at the right time. If the machine... Here, bring me the process widgets, and I'll give you some credit coupons.
So if the machine gets jammed, you just need to attack it to fix the problem. Once the widget is hot enough to glow, jump to step on the pedal and hit the widget with the hammer.
This one is tolerable. Though, since the processing is done by machine, Alright, I'll pass you for now.
Paimon's exhausted. Ugh. Even though Paimon, he probably just...
Benny's Adventure Team, assemble! Or not. Good things come to those who don't wait around. That's what they say anyway. Knowing my luck, the opposite is probably true for me. Benny's Adventure Team, assemble! Or not. No one's joined me on an adventure in ages. Come on, let's go! ow! Where did that come from? Benny's Adventure Team, assemble! Or not. Good things come to those who don't wait around. That's what they say anyway. Knowing my luck, the opposite is probably true for me. Benny's Adventure Team, assemble! Or not. Ow! Where did that come from? Benny's Adventure Team, assemble! Or not. Let's go find some treasure! Ow! Where did that come from? Benny's Adventure Team, assemble! Or not. No one's joined me on an adventure in ages. Come on, let's go! Ow! Where did that come from? Let's go find some treasure!
Behold!
Lenny? Mr. Magician? Where are you? Oh, this had better not be some disappearing act. He doesn't seem to be around here. Let's try looking somewhere else.
Too slow.
Where could he be? Did he decide to...
Hey, over here!
Oh, you scared Paimon! How did you...
Oh? You scare so easily now? Is there something worrying you these days?
You little... The only thing we're worried about was...
Sorry.
Oh, Lynette! You're here too! You two really are inseparable.
That's right. My brother simply can't stand to be away from me.
It's not just Lynette. Fremine is also here.
Oh, you mean that diver from the House of the Hearth, right? Paimon remember... Now hurry up and tell us. How did you end up as criminals this time? We fought so hard at court to prove you were innocent.
Sadly, even the teeniest of things can land you in prison these days. I put together a street performance and used the popularity we gained from the opera.
And then?
Next, I invited several audience members to participate in the show. And
my brother was charged with theft, and I was charged as his accomplice.
It really isn't that bad. The missing wallets are all in the leftmost drawer of the Maison Gardiennage's big filing cabinet. We just need to see how long it takes to discover them.
Yep, we should be released then.
In terms of the magic trick itself,
Leave it to Lenny to magic himself into prison.
Indeed. Last time I hid my identity from you, I promised that I'd tell you so I don't plan on keeping anything from you this time either. We were instructed by the father of our house, the knave.
Told you so, see?
As for what we're investigating, perhaps you have... Some even say that the entire fortress The House of the Hearth has been investigating this for a very... But recently, all of our informants, including the ones that had infiltrated the... We believe that this is a direct provocation, and it's the reason why we came here. Father has somehow managed to confirm that Focalors does not have Fontaine's gnosis.
Huh? How did she manage to...
Father has her ways. Many of them are beyond our imagination, and we've never had the chance to see her at work. But we trust her conclusions.
It was this information that led us to suspect that Fontaine's gnosis might be in the fortress of Merop.
So it's all about the gnosis.
Well, that's about it from our side. How about you two? Did Monsieur Nervulette send you...
Bingo! The knave has been applying a lot of pressure. She wants to know what happened to Child, so we came here to investigate. Traveler, are we allowed to tell them?
You don't need to worry too much about that. She's just... Father used the situation...